Uh, it's been a phenomenal week, and like I said, we have to understand. As I talked to several people, first of all, I got to give a shout out to my friend Greg. We had lunch on Saturday, and I tried to explain this principle to him, and he caught it. And when you're a friend, you catch little things like that. So I'm going to explain this principle again. It's called stocks. Stocks is not gambling. It's not the lottery. You betting on futures. You betting on organizations that they got a product, and hopefully they're gonna make money in that product. So you're betting on Coca-Cola or whatever. You putting your money down, saying, "I love you. I want to help you move forward." So it's a company out there. It's a medical company, got a product. And so I bought 15,000 shares, and I bought 15,000 shares of this company at 16 cents. Okay, at 16 cents, 15,000, I bought it for $2,400. Now, this share, at the last 50 average, it was making, or it was worth, the average was $6. But if they just go to $1, which they will, I got a feeling in August, I know for a fact something gonna happen in August. They're gonna get to $1. And if they get to $1, that's how much I can pull out. Okay? Or you can subtract this from that. If I want to get rid of the stock, this is how much I have. Now just say if a company come along and say, well, I'm going to buy you. I know you got a good product. I'm going to buy you, sell it out for $6 a share. I don't have to do anything else. I'd have made $90,000 off this. Now, what if they talking about being $8 billion by the end of this year in sales? This company they already got 2 contracts, one in Europe and one in Canada, and they said they getting ready to have 2 or 3 with the federal government, because they got these small disadvantaged businesses that's working for them, and they told them what they can do for them. So just say if they hit their goal by $8 billion, what if this stock goes up to $100 a share? If I don't buy any more shares, that's how much my portfolio would be. $1,500,000. That's God's math. And what we're going to talk about today, first I'm going to count this out. We're going to talk about it, because we have a tendency, if people don't understand wealth, being whole, that's part of the salvation package. They believe, some person mentioned to me about poor, poor. He said, the poor be with you always. Yes, they will, because of the mindset they have. But according to Jesus, he said, we're going to read something. He told Abraham his seed will be like the dust, if you can count it, of the earth. Okay? And he always tell us that we're Abraham's seed, even though we talking about Jesus now. Okay? This is in the earth. We ain't talking about what we got mansions in heaven. We talking about in the earth. Okay, so I'm going to count this. This is last week. I gave away the other money I had. I had 4 weeks worth of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is week work. So I'm doubling it up. And this is what I plant in the church. This is my seed. This is some of my seed. This is not all my seed, but this is a part that I plant in the kingdom. So I'm going to put that there, because if it goes up to that, the church, just think, the kingdom get minimum 10% of this. So they get 1,000, they get $100,500 or more. My pastor talking about burning the mortgage. God might provide this steward here enough money to give him to burn his mortgage of that church. All this thing has to do is go to here. This amount. This is how much I got now. I really got over that, but I just rounded it off. I got about 15,300 shares. And that's just one stock. They ain't talking about the other stocks that I have. That's what God was trying to tell me. And we're going to get into that in the next few minutes. We're going to read some scriptures about wealth, about God's people prospering. I know people don't like to talk about that, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront because we got to stop this poor man mentality. When God has given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. Okay, we'll come back in a second. See you then.